Okay, sister, I've got some things that I want to talk about today. And I want to talk about this avoidance, this resistance we have to allowing our emotions to be part of our human experience. I do breathwork. I'm a breathwork facilitator and intuitive mentor, and I have so many women terrified of coming to a breathwork session because they fear what they might dig into. They fear what is hiding beneath the surface. That fear is stopping you from reaching your full potential and experiencing life to the fullest. I'm a mother of 2 teenagers, and right now I am in the thick of breaking generational patterns and cycles and behaviors that I have displayed in my life, that I have learnt and adapted from seeing my mother, my grandmother, and all the women before her. Full suppression of these emotions, full pushing away, full avoidance, full fear. There wasn't a place, there wasn't spoken about. If you dared showed an ounce of emotion, a merry tear from your eye, you were told you were a sook or a crybaby. There is so much that I have not been able to allow myself space to feel. And this is what this work that I do, this breath work, does. Allows us to go back and feel through some of the things that we've pushed away, that we've locked away. Now, on a lesser extent of really severe trauma is just experiences that cause trauma in our body. Something could have happened to us in our childhood. It could be as simple as someone telling you that you were fat. It was also one of mine. Ridiculed, bullied, picked on. That has left an emotional footprint on my body and is literally in every molecule of my being. And I have adapted patterns and behaviors from that response. That stored and trapped emotion needs to come through me, felt from me. It will never go away per se, but it's given the airtime to be felt. I pushed that down so hard, I never spoke about it with anybody. I dare not speak about it with anybody. Yet what it did for me is ruin my confidence, shatter my self-esteem. And that's just one minor thing. It stopped me from going out and chasing jobs or putting myself out in front of boys when I wanted to. Like, it did a lot of damage. And as I'm moving through my teenage years with my teenage daughter right now, the stuff that I'm able to heal with her because I've let go of that need to keep myself safe and secure from hurt and open myself up to feeling. And the only way you're going to be able to teach your children to do the things that you want them to do, or if you want to change their life because your life wasn't so pleasant, it wasn't great, and if you want to give your kids a different experience, you've got to become that different experience for them so that you're a role model. Otherwise, you're just flinging spaghetti at the wall and it will not stick. It won't stick. You're not the walking embodiment of somebody who's able to feel or process their emotions. You've got no way of getting your children to do that, especially if you're a mother who's doing this kind of work on herself in teenage years, which is where I'm at. The younger your kids are, yeah, sure. If you're getting to this stuff earlier, I mean, praise be. You have my absolute cheer on because you're going to be able to go through a lot more, and a lot of stuff will stick in the earlier years, which is super important. If you're a mother like me who only started doing this work 3 years ago when her baby was 11, there's a lot of undoing there. There's a lot of unparenting and reparenting that I'm currently doing and I'm currently in the process of doing. So I want you to just take stock where you are still running away with fear, with the fear that your emotions are bigger than you, that are more powerful than you. I want you to know that your emotions will power you. They will power you. They will fuel you. You'll turn pain into purpose and power. I can guarantee it. But you've just got to get out of your way. You've just got to create the space to feel the fear, do it anyway. What if you came to a breathwork session or a therapist session with the intention of, I'm just going to be open and curious to this. Drop the attachment of the fear and be open and curious instead. See where that leads you. I really want to encourage you today to just look at your reasons why you don't want to do the things that you say you want to do, or the things that you know and feel in your gut, because that's your intuition saying, I really want to try that, but. Well, What are those buts? Challenge the but. Get curious with the but, and then make some moves.